Hi, Retro Crew. We've been rewatching Parks and Recreation. Today we're going to give our thoughts on the first two seasons.
I'm Matt.
I'm Brian, and we're the Retro Sons.
Season 1 is only like 6 episodes, I think, 6 or 7.
Yeah.
So it's not very long. Season 2 is 24, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty good though.
Yeah.
For the most part, it seems like all the characters are like how I remember them being. Like usually in the first season, Andy's the only exception. He's kind of like a jerk. And
no, Andy's not. That guy, Jerry Gerkich, he's really different in the first season.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Andy is different. He was only supposed to be in the first season though, and then everyone liked him so much, so they made him a full-time character.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Now Chris Pratt's everywhere you look.
Yeah.
But like Leslie's the same. She loves her breakfast food, and she's always like really zealous and loves her job. Ron's like anti-government. He's somehow the head of the department.
Yeah. He just wants to get rid of government altogether.
Yeah.
He doesn't want anything to do with parks or anything. He said in the first season he wants them to make no more parks.
Right. Which is just funny because he's the head of the department and he hates all that. He hates government and parks, and so he just lets Leslie take care of all of it because she likes it. So she should probably have his job.
Probably. But she gets herself into trouble a lot of times too.
Yeah, she always does things she's not supposed to, and then she like throws herself under the bus because she feels so guilty about it.
Which is funny.
Yeah, I like her in that hearing. Ron just like covered for her. You know, he's like stepped up and he's like, give her a fine or whatever he said.
Yeah. Anything else you have to go through me.
Right.
So he will back his people up, but he doesn't like government. He just likes things to be right.
Yeah. And he likes his employees if they're like unmotivated and they don't really do much like
work. Yeah.
Like with that one episode when Tom was playing him in Words with Friends or Scrabble or whatever. It's the same thing, I guess.
Yeah.
He kept letting Ron win. But Ron knows he was doing it. He's like, I like Tom. He's unmotivated. Whatever.
Yeah. I think Ron is one of the best characters. People like him the most.
Yeah.
But it's just his like lackluster attitude, and
he played perfectly by I can't remember his name now that I wanted to say it. Nick Offerman.
Yeah.
I mean, all the characters are played perfectly, I think.
Yeah, I think it was perfectly cast.
Yeah.
And this is a show in the same vein of like The Office and Brooklyn Nine-Nine, like your mockumentary type show.
Yeah. Those are like 3 of my favorite shows.
Yeah. I think The Office is the best, and this and this and Brooklyn Nine-Nine are probably on par, like the same for me.
Yeah.
I know you like
Brooklyn
Nine-Nine probably the best.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But
I'll have to like talk about that at some point, which means we'll have to rewatch it at some point. Which is what I want anyway.
But this is a star-packed cast.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like made by the same people who did The Office, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it has Rashida Jones who came over from The Office.
Yeah. But it's supposed to be like in the same universe, I think, but Rashida Jones is there.
Yeah.
I think they used Dunder Mifflin paper and printers, like the Sabre brand printers, this show.
I think they do, I think you're right. I think it was supposed to be like they got a copier from, like an old copier from Dunder Mifflin or something like that. I don't remember. But
Andy Samberg is in an episode at least.
Yeah, he's funny. And Mo Collins is Joan Calamezzo. Just a lot of memorable lines and characters. John Ralphio, he's one of the funniest.
Yeah.
Like
the one character I don't like in the first 2 seasons, and those are the only 2 he's in, is Mark Brendanawicz.
Yeah, he's not so bad, but
I hated him. He just like thinks he's so great, and he just like, I don't know, one of the side characters that you're supposed to like, but I just don't like him at all.
Maybe that's why they get rid of him. Maybe not a lot of people did like him.
Probably. Or he wanted to leave, I don't know what, but
yeah, but
I don't know, I just thought he was a horrible human being, but they wanted you to like him.
Before we started watching it over, I completely forgot he existed.
Not me.
No. You got there too, you couldn't remember his name, but then you got Brendanawicz.
Yeah. Which is the hard part to remember about his name, Mark Brendanawicz.
Right. But I do like Chris Traeger and Ben Wyatt, they're funny.
They come in at the end of the second season.
Yeah, they're played to perfection by Rob Lowe and Adam Scott.
Yeah, I like those two characters.
Me too.
I don't remember, because we just started season 3 and they said they're leaving soon. I don't remember what makes them stay around, but they're in a lot of the seasons.
Yeah. Yeah, something happens. It's probably because, well, I don't know the in-universe reason, but they're probably fan favorites, so they just
kept them.
Yeah.
I do like Tom Haverford too. He's really funny.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Flesh with Cake.
Oh, Jean-Ralphio.
Yeah, Jean-Ralphio.
Yeah.
And he gets a lot more story later too.
Yeah. Then
like his sister. And
his sister
father
comes in. Yeah. Mona Lisa and I don't know the dad's name. Probably something normal.
Yeah, it's Henry Winkler that plays his father though, so that's kind of funny too.
Yeah. Money, please.
You better give us some money. Yeah, we're not talking about those seasons though. But,
no, not yet.
But Jean-Ralphio came in, I think, in season
one.
It was one, wasn't it?
Oh.
Because it was when Ron was looking for a new assistant.
Yeah. Right. It might have been 2.
It was either late in season 1 or early in season 2.
Yeah.
But
I think he didn't start. Andy didn't start working as a shoe shine until season 2, right? That's why April wanted to stay around and why she wanted to become his assistant.
Oh yeah.
So I think it was that.
Yeah, it must have been in season 2.
Yeah, a lot of it, Jean-Ralphio's like quotes that I remember from like the first few episodes he's in.
Yeah.
Like the catch was his first appearance, I think.
And then the lady that was like, I hate that man.
Yeah. It's stuck in my head and was like bounce, 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 bounce. We're like talking about what they're gonna do on the dance floor.
Yeah. Yeah, when she wanted to partner up with him. And Tom.
She's like, I want to know who I'm working with or whatever.
Yeah.
He ruined it.
Yeah, then when he's interviewing for the job.
Yeah.
With Ron, he's like, I'm here when you wake up. I'm there when you go to bed at night.
Yeah.
I tuck you in or something.
It's just very weird.
Everything he says is just over the top and crazy. He's like a loser, but he thinks he's so cool and popular.
Right.
And was Tom Haverford's cologne in the second season, or was that season 3?
I think that's season 3.
Oh. That was pretty funny too, though.
Yeah, it was. But just, and like all the people who come to complain to him, I understand why Ron's like sick of them because they're just dumb.
Yeah, and in all the town hall meetings.
Yeah. Like with the penguins, like everyone was attacking her and all that stuff. Like she was just trying to do something fun for the zoo, and then everyone's like trying to twist it so she had some agenda or something. Or that one lady always complains about the dumb stuff. She's like, I found a sandwich in your park. Why was there no mayonnaise on it? So just
yeah. I was gonna say a part, but that's later in the seasons. It hasn't happened yet, so
yeah, we'll talk later.
But anyways, in the first season, Andy Dwyer falls into a pit and breaks both his legs, and then his girlfriend Ann Perkins goes to a town hall meeting to complain about it, and then that gives her Leslie Knope the idea to fill in the pit and make a park on it.
Yeah.
So that's what mostly the first 2 seasons are about. They're trying to get the pit filled in and build a park on it.
Yeah. Just like fighting all the government red tape and all that.
Red tape and everything.
And all the people like against it, trying to get them on board for it. And all the neighborhood people.
So it's pretty good. I mean, the story moves along pretty good. It's somewhat believable.
Yeah.
It's kind of over the top, the things that happen to him, but
I just feel like in real life, well, there aren't really people like Leslie Knope, but I feel like those two wouldn't become such good friends as they do, her and Ann Perkins.
Yeah, I don't think either. But it makes for a good show.
Yeah, it does. Like they're really, really good friends now. She loves Ann and Ann's like really supportive of her.
Yeah.
All that. Like you said, it makes for a good show.
Yeah, but not really real.
No.
And like everybody who works at the Parks Department, just like everybody that works at the office, like
all just like
it's just
outrageous.
Like personalities that do workplaces, but it's like over the top. Every single one of them.
Yeah. Another person who changed from season 1 till now is Donna.
Oh yeah.
She's just like a background character with no lines in the first season. Now she's like a
pretty main character.
Yeah, overconfident, sassy. Was it in the second season when they went hunting too?
Might have been.
I think Brendanowitz was there. So the men all had a hunting trip and the ladies wanted to join in. And as you can imagine, hijinks ensued.
Yeah. It is a good show, though. Like I said, I like The Office better, but this is right on board with, like, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I like those two about the same.
Yeah, I think it depends on which we're watching, which is my favorite. Like right now, I really like this one. But if I watch clips from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I really like that one. And I've been watching clips from The Office, so I really like that one. So I think they're kind of interchangeable for my favorite.
Yeah. I know The Office is my favorite, but these, like I said, this one and Brooklyn Nine-Nine are probably about the same.
Yeah.
I can't say which is my second favorite and which is my third. But Dwight is... He makes The Office great. Like, he's my favorite character. And I don't know why. He's just, like, way, way over the top, but it's so funny.
Yeah.
And he's, like, smart but dumb.
Really?
He says he doesn't fall for Jim's pranks, but every single time he falls for him.
Yeah. He's, like, really loyal to Michael to a fault, pretty much.
It's like Boyle to Peralta.
Yeah.
Like, crazy over the top. Boyle really laid into me last night.
Yeah.
Hey, Jake, I'm only about 99% you're right on this one.
Yeah.
Just crazy. But this one is really good. I don't know what makes these shows so good, but it's just so funny.
I don't know, because like I said, the people they deal with, they can be relatable. Like, we know people like that, but it's like over the top workplace stuff. Kind of
like the movie Office Space too.
Yeah,
like it's real life stuff that actually happened, but they just push it over. Like, kind of realistic and relatable, but at the same time, it's not because it's just over the top.
Yeah, kind of like Clerks too, which I just watched the other night. I mean, that one's like not as over the top, but some of the customers are a bit out there.
Yeah.
Like the guy who wants ice for his coffee. Like, you mean I gotta drink this coffee hot?
Yeah. They just take real life situations that we've all experienced working in retail and stuff, and just push them over the top.
Mike Judge is really good at that, like you said, Office Space and Extract, even King of the Hill.
Yeah.
So he always makes good stuff.
Yeah.
But
and Mike Judge isn't involved with Parks and Rec.
No.
But
we were just going off topic again, like we do.
But I like the first 2 seasons. What is there, 7 or 8 seasons total?
7, I think.
7? Yeah.
And I like the will they, won't they type of thing between Andy and April.
Yeah.
Because it seems like realistic.
And Mark and Leslie.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't like Mark. But
no.
I don't know what they were trying to do with that character. I don't think they even knew.
No, me neither.
But
like I said, though, I didn't remember him, and he's gone now, so you don't have to worry about him anymore.
Yeah, he's only in the first 2 seasons. So, I mean, he was kind of okay, but at the same time, I think I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he was good at what he did, and I like when he went to...
but like I said, he was just a horrible human being, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. He had his good moments, like when he was helping Ron bring his shop up to code.
Yeah.
It was funny when he gave him the book, and he just sawed it in half. Then he's like trying to read it after.
He's like, I'm going to bring it up to the Ron Swanson code.
Yeah.
And then Mark heard him.
Yeah.
I love when they're talking to the camera like they do in those shows, and a lot of times people they're talking about are right them, and they say, I can hear you.
Yeah, like Dave, the cop. That was the 2nd season, right?
Yeah.
I think. He was kind of a funny character, too. C.K. Lewis, or was it? But he was like, I don't know, just funny.
But I like that. They didn't do that ever in The Office.
No.
Or Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but they do it all the time in this one. They're talking about someone and they can hear them.
Yeah, it's funny when they do that.
Like on TV shows, they always do that, but nobody can ever hear them when they do it. Yeah. But in this one, they can. Oh, you realize I'm right behind you, right?
Yeah. I can hear you. You know I can hear you, right? She's a junkie for that fan, though, so.
Yeah. But it's still funny. And Leslie Knope is just so crazy, too. Like, all bad stuff happens to her, but she's always so positive.
Yeah. I wonder how much, like, I know Chris Pratt ad-libs a lot, probably more in the later seasons, but I wonder how much everyone else does. Like, when she was listing off her bad dates, I wonder if that was scripted or if it's just her coming up with stuff.
It might have just been her coming up with stuff. I know they do that a lot in these types of shows.
Yeah. It's just funny to think about.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's all I have to say.
Yeah. think I'm good too.
All right. Let us know what you think of Parks and Recreation. Let us know if you like The Office or Brooklyn Nine-Nine or what one you like best. Like, comment, subscribe. There'll be an orb over here. Like one of these two videos, and we'll see you in the future.
Let's talk more about the past.